Welcome back to the Daily Brief, your #1 source for news updates in Southeast Asia. First up, Spain declares emergency after historic European blackout. Next, motorcycle riding snatchers were caught and beaten by locals in Cebu city. And in our last story, the body of a man was found tied to electric post in Cebu. Police suspect torture and execution. Here is a look at today's local exchange rates for the Philippines and Thailand, followed by the weather. Spain has declared a national emergency following a massive power blackout that swept across parts of Europe on Monday, an event now being described as one of the worst electrical grid failures in the region's modern history. The widespread outage affected millions of residents, disrupting essential services, public transportation, hospitals, air travel, and communications infrastructure across multiple cities and regions in Spain. According to early reports from the Spanish Ministry for the Ecological Transition, the blackout began shortly before 2 p.m. local time and quickly escalated due to a cascade failure within the European interconnected power grid. The problem is believed to have originated in the cross-border power lines linking Spain to neighboring European countries, with experts citing infrastructure overload or a cyber-related disruption as possible causes. Major cities including Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, and Seville were hit hardest. Metro systems, traffic lights, and air traffic control systems were shut down temporarily. Hospitals switched to emergency generators, but some reported brief system failures. Mobile networks and internet services experienced partial outages for hours. Businesses and homes were left in the dark, with many reporting damage to electronic equipment. Airports were thrown into disarray as flight schedules were delayed or cancelled. At Adolfo Suarez Madrid, Barajas Airport, thousands of passengers were stranded as security systems and boarding services failed. Railway networks also experienced significant delays. Spanish Prime Minister Isabel Garcia addressed the nation Monday evening, confirming that a state of energy emergency had been declared. "This is an unprecedented situation. We are working with European partners and cybersecurity experts to identify the root cause and restore full functionality," she said. The Spanish government activated military and civil defense forces to assist with emergency services, traffic control, and securing key infrastructure. European energy regulators, in coordination with the ENTSO-E, European Network of Transmission System Operators for Electricity, are conducting an investigation. While no official cause has been confirmed, some security analysts are raising concerns about a possible cyberattack targeting the continent's power grid. While Spain bore the brunt of the blackout, partial outages were reported in Portugal, southern France, and western Italy, though most of those areas saw faster recovery times. Experts are already warning of significant economic losses, particularly in industries reliant on continuous power, such as manufacturing, tech, and transport. Insurance claims for damaged equipment and lost productivity are expected to surge. Spain's national grid operator, Red Electrica, has since restored over 85% of the power supply by early Tuesday morning, but authorities caution that rolling blackouts may continue until stability is fully restored. Citizens are being urged to conserve electricity. Stay updated through verified government sources. Avoid spreading unverified reports or rumors online. 2 men riding a motorcycle, suspected of snatching a woman's bag, were caught and beaten by concerned citizens in broad daylight in Cebu City on Monday morning. According to a report by Alan Domingo for GMA Regional TV Balitang Bistak on Tuesday, the incident took place around 10 a.m. along C. Padilla Street in Barangay San Nicolas proper. The suspects, who were allegedly involved in a riding-in tandem-style theft, were intercepted shortly after grabbing the victim's bag, which reportedly contained cash and a mobile phone. Alert bystanders quickly responded to the woman's cries for help, chasing down the suspects as they attempted to flee the scene on their motorcycle. Footage of the incident showed one of the suspects surrounded by a crowd of angry residents. The second suspect tried to escape on foot but was eventually caught and subdued by locals. Both suspects were turned over to authorities and are currently detained at Police Station 6. The stolen bag, along with its contents, was recovered from the men. As of this writing, the suspects have not issued any statements regarding the incident. The case has once again drawn attention to the ongoing concerns over street crimes in urban areas, as well as the risks of public retaliation when suspects are caught in the act. Authorities are reminding the public to remain vigilant and report crimes immediately, while also discouraging mob justice in favor of due legal processes. Warning: graphic content, viewer discretion is advised. Authorities are investigating a gruesome crime in Barangay Puni, Aloguinsan, where the lifeless body of a man was discovered tied to an electric post in the early hours of Tuesday morning. According to GMA Regional TV Balitang Bisdak reporter Faye Marie Dumabak, the victim was found with his hands bound, face covered with a shirt, shirtless, and wearing only black shorts. A disturbing message was also left at the scene. A piece of paper was taped to the post with a chilling note that read, "Wag Toleran, drug pusher KO," translated as, "Don't imitate, I'm a drug pusher." This raises suspicions that the killing may be linked to illegal drug activity or a vigilante-style execution. Victim had visible injuries and burn marks on his body. Police have yet to confirm whether wounds were caused by stabbing or gunfire. Signs suggest the victim may have been tortured before death. Investigators believe the man was killed elsewhere and transported to the site, where he was tied to the post and left as a warning. The victim is believed to be 24 years old and a resident of San Fernando, Cebu, according to a relative who came forward to identify him. His name has not been publicly released pending full verification. Police Captain Blaine Dunn Tabares, spokesperson for the Cebu Police Provincial Office, stated that investigators strongly suspect torture was involved prior to the man's death. Authorities continue to gather forensic evidence and interview witnesses. Police have launched a full investigation to determine the motive, identity of the perpetrators, and whether the killing is connected to any drug-related operations or vigilante groups in the region. Thank you for watching the Daily Brief. If you like this video, please share, follow and subscribe so that you won't miss out on any future updates. Take care, and I will see you on the next news update.